Do we have everybody, Barry? We're good? Who are we waiting for? Okay, we're good? All right. Andy, we're good? All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I have been alerted that we have Girl Scout cookies, courtesy of Liz Nardo, in the other chamber. We want to say thank you very much for that. Very important to keep the council well fed. All right, good. Thank you for that. Okay. Everyone, if you want to come in, please step inside. Okay, everyone, welcome to our town council regular meeting. Let me just move up here. So this is March 16th, 2026. This is our sunshine statement. This is a statement of compliance with the Sunshine Law, NJSA 10:4-10. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act. An adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as required by law. Specifically, the annual notice was emailed to the Westchester Tribune and the Star Ledger on January 5th, 2026. The agenda and resolutions for the meeting are available on livingstonNJ.org. Certain portions of this meeting may be closed to the public for the purpose of personnel and/or other matters as outlined in the Sunshine Law. Decisions made and/or discussed in the closed session for the purpose, decisions, I lost my place. Decisions made and are discussed in closed session will be made known to the public at a later time. Notice to members of the governing body and township staff. Any use of electronic devices during this meeting shall be used solely for the purposes of township business, and any communications are subject to the Open Public Records Act. To the extent possible, this evening's Township of Livingston Council meeting will be live streamed via Facebook at www.facebook.com/LivingstonTownshipNJ. Questions or comments will also be accepted by emailing livcomments@livingstonNJ.org by 4 p.m. on the day of the meeting and shared with Township Council members before the meeting. Each speaker should follow the rules of order in Livingston Code 2-15-.3. Carolyn, please call the roll.
Council members Meinhardt.
Here.
Anthony.
Here.
Vieira.
Present.
Deputy Mayor Buptani.
Here.
Mayor Klein.
Here. Everyone, please rise. Join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Aston Roberts, will you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? You can do it from there. It's all right, Aston. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Time for Essex County updates. I see Eileen Fishman, you want to please come on up and let us know what's happening in Essex County?
Eileen Fishman on behalf of...
This is the microphone right over the top there.
Where is it? Ah, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'll put it up for next time. You can put it in there if you want.
Thank you. Not really mechanically inclined, but I'm here. So we have a lot going on in April with our Cherry Blossom Festival. Not much in the wintertime, but this is exciting because it starts April 4th and it goes through the 19th. And there's a Cherry Blossom bike race on April 4th. And Sunday the 12th is the Cherry Blossom 10K run. Which some mayors, by the way, participate in. So I don't know if you're running, but maybe you want to sign up.
Saturday, see if my knees could take it.
Saturday the 18th, a 1 mile fun run and family day at the Prudential Concert Grove, and Sunday the 19th, 11 to 5, the Bloom Fest. So that's all the fun we have in April, and that's it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, good to see you, Eileen. Thanks, everyone. All right, good. We are going to move on to our presentations, and the first one is on human trafficking awareness. Who is here to present for that? Okay, good. Merle's right there. There she is. Come on up, Merle.
I'm particularly pleased that Livingston is recognizing in a formal way the horrors of human trafficking and an awareness that hopefully will help people to understand it, recognize it, and help those who have been trafficked. Just came back from Chicago, and everywhere I went, at every airport, there were huge signs about human trafficking. It cannot be missed. The phone numbers are there, the contacts are there, pictures are there, and we should all be aware of it because there are so many people who have been injured, hurt, killed through this. And we're now at a time, especially with the, I'm not a football player, a soccer player, the soccer games starting and being
World
held
Cup, yeah.
in New Jersey, among other places, will bring many, many people here who are not usually here. We have many hotels that will be filled, and we need to be on our guard at every turn. And so it gives me great pleasure that our town council has adopted this, or is adopting this resolution. And if there is anyone of you, or anyone in the audience, or anyone in all of Livingston who wishes to be in contact with the Coalition Against Human Trafficking, the email is very easy. Whatever. You can tell I'm old and I don't deal with electronics that well. SaferNewJersey.org. SaferNewJersey.org.
SaferNewJersey.org.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank your staff as well. Carolyn was terrific, and I appreciate all that you've done.
Merle, just to give us a proper emphasis, we have a proclamation that Carolyn helped to prepare, and with your help. And first of all, thank you for your passion for this. The council's going to read through the proclamation. We don't do this with everyone, but we want to
By
give it a
all
proper
means.
emphasis. And then we want to take a picture so that we have something to center it, if someone wants to put it in the paper or elsewhere, but we'll create some media so that people can show, that we're highlighting this important point.
I couldn't ask for more.
Thank you. We want to just read through, Councilman
So,
Meinhardt?
The proclamation is titled "On Human Trafficking Awareness Ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup," whereas human trafficking is among the world's fastest growing criminal enterprises and it profits from the exploitation of vulnerable populations, including minors and adults, and whereas nearly 26 years after passing of the Trafficking Victims Protection Act, an estimated 27.6 million people are subject to human trafficking globally, with cases reported in every U.S. state and territory, and
whereas human trafficking is a borderless crime against individuals that violates the most basic human rights and deprives victims of every shred of personal freedom. Human trafficking occurs when a person is recruited, harbored, or obtained through force, fraud, or coercion for the purposes of sexual or labor exploitation. And whereas victims can be U.S. citizens or non-citizens and can be any age or gender, but they have a shared experience of having been forced, tricked, manipulated, or threatened into compliance with the criminals seeking to exploit them. And
whereas large sporting events like the World Cup are known to increase the demand for sex trafficking victims, and the World Cup in particular has also been associated with labor trafficking cases, including construction, hospitality, retail industries, etc. It is especially important to educate our communities and raise awareness before, during, and after the event. And whereas New Jersey's MetLife Stadium will host 8 matches of the 2026 FIFA World Cup from June 11, 2026, for over 5 weeks, including the World Cup final on July 19, 2026, along with Fan Fest in Liberty State Park, along with the Jersey Shore and other locations, and
whereas the Township of Livingston stands committed to protecting human rights and individual freedom by raising awareness of human trafficking, and whereas the Township of Livingston is resolved to support all efforts by individuals, businesses, organizations, and governing bodies to raise awareness of and opposition to human trafficking, and to make additional efforts to keep its residents aware of the warning signs, survivor-informed prevention messaging, and how to respond in the case of suspected trafficking before, during, and after the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and
whereas the Township of Livingston is committed to ensuring that those impacted by human trafficking receive services that are trauma-informed and responsive to their individual needs, and whereas the Township of Livingston commends the work of the New Jersey Coalition Against Human Trafficking for its survivor-inclusive efforts to end human trafficking in our state and beyond through education, advocacy, and assistance to survivors, and through information on its website, safernj.org, to increase coordination and visibility of New Jersey's commitment to end human trafficking. Now, therefore, we, the Mayor and Township Council of the Township of Livingston, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, do hereby proclaim our community's readiness to raise awareness about the signs and consequences of human trafficking, to promote opposition to human trafficking in all its forms, and to encourage support for the survivors of human trafficking through the state of New Jersey and across the world to put an end to this criminal activity and restore freedom and dignity to its survivors. Okay. Why don't we?
Thank you. I can have some company.
Are we in the center? Are we good?
Russ, you're the only one taking. We actually have to see this picture from you. All right, good.
They chose what they wanted to say.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for taking pictures.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
For your
Thank you.
partnership. Appreciate it. Now we're friends. Thank you.
And actually,
We're going to move on to our, thank you, Andy, to our next presentation. This is for the Livingston High School chess team, who are once again the New Jersey state champs. Is this? I want to be clear. We've had some state champs. We just had the LHS girls soccer team in here not too long ago. No one's been 4 times in a row, though. I'll tell you that. Right, 4th year in a row, you guys state champs. Incredible. It makes everyone up here, it makes everyone in this building, it makes everyone in this town incredibly proud. It's such a massive achievement. So we want to bring everybody up. Mr. Peklo, yes? All right. We're gonna call people up. Why don't we come down? We'll all come down and give these up. Do we have things, or we just have the Are they right there? Oh, they're right here. All right, there we go. All right, good. All right, let's give some out there.
Let the coach off.
All right, fine. So we'll have Mr. Beck. That's fine. All right, good. That's a good idea. All right. We're going to call the members of the team up and to congratulate them individually and, of course, as a team. So I'm going to hand the microphone off. Here we go.
All right. First, I just want to say thank you for having us here. We really appreciate that. Thank you for all of you guys because you put in all the effort and all the parents who have helped us get here. First, I'll just start calling people. Is that okay? Yeah? All right. Sounds good. So I'll start with the captains. Aston Roberts. Down the line, man. Down the line. Congratulations. I have no hands. I'm sorry. Lev Koganov. Down that. You gotta start at the end, man. You gotta start at the end. You got. Claire Chang. All right, and now moving down through our varsity team, Teddy Bernstein.
We know the chess guys who figured that out.
Thank you. I forgot where I was. Where am I, Lucas, right? Lucas Young.
All right, champ. All right.
Congratulations.
Mehul Muthukumar.
Congratulations. All right.
We have a couple people who were not here tonight. Henry Tang, Dennis Koganov, and Ben Merkis. But we do have Sophia Bejanari.
All right, Sophia.
That's right. Right in front. Right in front.
And moving on to our JV members, our JV team also actually came in first in the state and second. We had two teams placed in the top two. Vivan Sharda.
Yeah, whatever. You guys want to? Why don't you guys roll? We start.
We're running out of.
Oh, they can come this way and get the. Actually, we can just. Let's problem solve. They can get the first and then shake hands afterwards. Or we go.
Let's confuse the chess player.
All right, good. It's working out.
I'm probably the shortest person here, so I'll stay.
Checkmate.
Leo Zhao. You got it, you got it.
Way to go. Way to go. Come on that side. Come on that side. System is broken.
Emma Hovsapyan.
There you go. You can stay right there. Go both sides. There we go. Okay.
Aaron Kostanovich. Vihan Chaudhary.
Congratulations.
Lost my place. Aaron Shang.
All right, now, way to go, champ.
System down now.
Congratulations.
Ethan Merkus.
All right.
Congratulations.
Nate Chan.
All right, Nate.
Congratulations.
Rishi Jain is not here. Max Burchad.
Congratulations.
Anerv Yunugu.
Congratulations.
Elias Chen. We've added a lot of members. It's Ches Chen.
All right, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Anil Gupta is not here. And Kian Shetty.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's okay, good. So we have a plaque that I want to present to you, and then I have a couple plaques for individual achievement. So this is a citation. It says the mayor and members of Livingston Township Council are pleased to recognize Livingston High School chess team, the 2026 New Jersey State Championship first place winners. Congratulations, everybody. Everyone's going to take a picture?
Hold on, we're blocking the kids.
Yeah. Should we go up?
I know, I'm
Why don't you give the other plaques? Why don't you guys, why don't we go up? Oh, why don't
Why do you get the other plaques out first?
That's all right.
And then we'll
That's
take
all
the
right.
pictures.
That's fine. That's fine.
He's got two more plaques. We'll go after he gives these plaques up, then we go up there.
So I'm going to actually, Ms. Perkoff, if you want to just explain what their accomplishments have been so that we can, it's not enumerated on the plaque, so just understand why these two individually are being recognized.
Yeah, so a few years ago when they were freshmen, we made a plea to the superintendent to help us out, and he said, "How good can this team be?" And I said, "We could be state champions." And I walked out of that meeting and I was like, oh boy, oh boy. I thought I overstated it. I clearly understated it. But I definitely want to thank our two senior captains over there who have done this for 4 years for us. They started it. They're still here with us. Aston Roberts, Lev Koganov.
This is for you. So this is for Aston and this is for Lev. Okay, and congratulations. Just we wanted to, your achievements have been for 4 years, and everyone understands that this town has in almost overnight, it seemed like, became this incredible chess mecca. beating all these private schools in New York City. I know I had parents who had kids there at private city who were chess people that you guys know, and they all knew about Livingston, and they all knew about our chess team. And right out of the gate, we were monsters. And it's really thanks to you guys for setting the pace and making this town so proud. You guys want to slide in? Let's try to.
No, we're going to do one of these young men first. Otherwise, you're going to look like a little ants in the picture.
Try to smush in, guys, as best you can.
Can we get an 8x8 here?
All right, stay champs.
Where's your black? Jamie beat it. Where's your black? I don't want to hear it. Bro needed a handshake. I did need a handshake. Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to carry forward with the meeting. We're moving to the approval of the minutes, pending any corrections.
Sean, you're going to need a roll call for this because we have
Yeah.
2 absent members.
Okay.
Ed, you got the same.
So we have the regular and conference closed session minutes from March 5th, 2026. Can I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes pending corrections?
Motion.
I'll move it up. Second.
Second, okay. We're gonna do a roll call for this, Carolyn?
Councilmember Anthony,
Yes.
Councilmember Vieira,
Abstain.
Deputy, Councilmember Meinhardt,
Abstain.
Deputy Mayor Buptani,
Approved, yes.
Mayor Klein.
Yes. That moves us to public comment on agenda items only with a form.
Motion to open up the meeting for public comment, agenda items,
Second.
non-agenda, I'm sorry. On agenda items only, sorry.
Can I have all in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, opposed? All right, at this time, the meeting is now open for agenda items only. There's a 4-minute time limit per person on any comments that you want to make on agenda items. Residents can come to the microphone for 4 minutes.
Motion to close.
Second.
You got it.
Okay.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we're moving on to passages of ordinances. There are 8 final ordinances for second reading tonight. Madam Clerk, can you please read ordinance 4-2026 by title?
Yes, Mayor. Ordinance 4-2026, amending and supplementing Chapter 29, Traffic and Parking, Stop Signs.
Thank you,
Motion.
Madam Clerk. Can I have a motion to open the public hearing?
Motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? The public hearing on ordinance 4-2, 2026 is now open. There is a 4-minute time limit per person. If you come to the microphone, please state your name and whether you live in town.
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to move ordinance 4-2026?
Motion to move.
Second.
Okay. Any council members have any comments on ordinance 4-2026?
Excuse me, Mayor. Officer, you got to keep the door open,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, one door. Thank you very much.
That's all right. Any comments on 4-2026? No? Okay, Madam, please proceed with the, Madam Clerk, roll call.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes?
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Baptani?
Yes.
Mayor Klein?
Yes. Madam Clerk, please read ordinance 5-2026.
Ordinance 5-2026, amending Chapter 306 trees.
Thank you,
make-
Madam Clerk.
I'll make a motion to open public hearing.
Second?
All in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? Okay, the public hearing on ordinance 5-2026 is now open. There's a 4-minute time limit per person.
Motion to close public comment?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, can I have a motion to move ordinance
I'll-
5?
Motion to
move
move.
Second?
Okay, any council members with comments?
Yes, this is for second, right, the trees.
Yes.
So, Mayor, thank you. I just want to make a couple of comments. So this is the ordinance, is an example of how the community engagement works. I'm so proud of Mr. Rob Kunz, who came in, met with me, and then rest of the council as well. The issue that he brought to the table and to our attention is that as our town gets into a revamp of neighborhoods, the old houses going away, construction happens, there is front yardage of a lot of trees. The old trees, mature trees, gets cut down because construction needs space, and then they don't get replanted. So what that does in his mind, and I think that proved true, it is an aware citizen, aware resident who brought this, saying that I'm seeing this in my neighborhood, let's replicate that. That's the kind of engagement we need. So what happens really here is, with this ordinance, is we looked at the code that was quite old, where we needed to kind of revamp and make sure that we create enough room for additional fees, create ways to inspire the builders and plant new trees, and not just let it go. So when the new house comes up, if the mature tree is gone, then replant something bigger, something equally nice, and sort of inspire them. And if not, there are fees involved, which the town can then, with the new residents' permission, to kind of go in and do this. This is not the ordinance to set the fees right now, but this is a structure that in place to kind of create those new fees as we go along by resolutions. Barry, anything else to add here from the technical aspects of this ordinance?
No, it just allows us to react by setting a resolution every year to change the fees. And the important thing was to ensure that the fee is what they would forfeit if they don't plant the tree. And what we learned was the fee was way too low. Builders found it more economical to just forfeit the fee than actually plant the tree when the intent was to get the trees planted. So I think we're optimistic that having the flexibility to tweak the fees in response to what we see to make it at such a level to ensure that trees get planted, I think it's going to be successful.
Thank you, Barry. So just once again, just reiteration of how the residents' involvement, connecting with the council, connecting and standing up and saying, "Hey, I want to talk about this," can really make a difference. If I quote Mr. Coons, who was there last time when we introduced it, I did not know a coffee will turn into an ordinance. So that's exactly what we want, and that's exactly how we want to grow our town, make it better. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Any other comments? Okay, I would just add a couple of small comments to what the deputy mayor said. So the way we're going to structure this is going to be a disincentive to cutting down trees needlessly, and then certainly trying to make sure that people plant trees if trees are cut down. Trees in this community are really create the leafy feel. I think everyone in this council feels like when we're losing trees, we're in trouble. That is part of what makes Livingston feel like Livingston. And just to emphasize a point, we have a lot of money in our tree fund right now. And if there's anyone out there that wants a tree planted in the right of way in front of their house, please call the town. We will plant a tree for you. We have money to do it. We want to make this, we want to make our neighborhoods as leafy as possible, so please reach out to the township and let us know that you want a tree. Okay, we will now move on to the roll call, please.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Buntani?
Proudly, yes.
And Mayor Klein.
Yes. Madam Clerk, can you please read 6-2026?
Ordinance 6-2026, authorizing the discharge of mortgage for 78 Hillside Terrace.
Thank you. Motion?
I'll make a
Motion
motion to
to-
open public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing on ordinance 6-2026 is now open. There's a 4-minute time limit per person.
Motion to close.
Motion to close.
Oh, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to move ordinance 6-2026?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Do any council members have any comments on 6-2026? Okay, Madam Clerk? Roll call.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Buntani?
Yes.
Mayor Klein.
Yes. Madam Clerk, 7-2026, please.
Ordinance 7-2026, an ordinance to amend Chapter 170, Land Use, Article 15, Development Fees.
Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to open public hearing.
Second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing on ordinance number 7-2026 is now open. 4-minute time limit.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to move?
I'll move
Motion
it.
to move.
Oh, Second.
Any council members have any comments on 7-2026? Okay. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Buntani?
Yes.
Mayor Klein.
Yes. Before we move on, and Jared, can you just comment on 7 and 8, just as they are requirements moving from the third round of affordable housing to the,
Sure, Mayor, thank you. We
To the
also
fourth.
have our township planner here, Mark Liner. So these ordinances, and it's ordinances 8-2026, 9-2026. They're part of our settlement with, they're part of our order and settlement with Fair Share Housing Corporation. And essentially what they do is these ordinances are currently in place. They're being amended to implement the fourth round statutory regulations. They were largely drafted by DCA. They're boilerplate, and these are the mechanisms. They deal with the set aside and certain other whether you need fractional units. There was some changes between the third and the fourth round, and these are all mandatory and statutory.
good, thank you very
And
much.
none of them
Jared.
require any additional units.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, we are now up to 8-2026.
Ordinance 8-2026, and an ordinance to amend Chapter 170, Land Use, Article 14, Affordable Housing Regulations.
Motion to open public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing on ordinance 8-2026 is now open. There's a 4-minute time limit per person.
Motion to close.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to move ordinance
I'll
8-2026?
move
it.
Second.
Do any council members have comments on ordinance 8-2026? Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Buntani?
Yes.
Mayor Klein.
Yes. 9-2026, please, Carolyn.
Ordinance 9-2026, ordinance of the Township of Livingston repealing and replacing Chapter 170-105R-6, Senior Citizen Housing District of the Code of the Township of Livingston.
Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public hearing on ordinance 9-2026 is now open. There's a 4-minute time limit per person. Seeing
Motion to
none?
close.
Motion, yep.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Do any council members have any comments on ordinance 9-2026?
I'll move the ordinance.
I'll second.
We're going to move it first. Let's do that first. Absolutely. Thank you.
Second, if it wasn't seconded.
Do any have any comments at this point? Roll call, please, Carolyn.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Buntani?
Yes.
And Mayor Klein.
Yes. Carolyn, 10-2026, please.
Ordinance 10-2026, authorizing the township to enter into a rights-of-way agreement.
Can I have a motion?
Motion to open public comment.
Second?
Second.
A comment? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing on ordinance 10-2026 is now open. There's a 4-minute time limit.
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to move 10-2026?
I'll move it.
Second.
Do any council members have any comments on 10-2026?
No.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Buntani?
Yes.
And Mayor Klein?
Yes. 11-2026, Caroline.
Ordinance 11-2026, ordinance authorizing the dissolution of the swimming pool utility.
I'll make a motion to open public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public hearing on ordinance number 11-2026 is now open. There's a 4-minute time limit per person.
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to move ordinance 11-2026?
I'll move the ordinance.
Second.
Okay. Does anyone have any comments on this?
So just one, Mayor, this is, just to clarify, and I know we did this last time, this is not to dissolve the utility. This is not, even though it reads, it has nothing to do with it, it's the accounting adjustment, where the swimming pool is going to stay as it is. This is just to move the accounting part of it. Thank you, Mayor.
Anyone else, other comments? Okay, please call the roll.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Buntani?
Yes.
And Mayor Klein?
Yes, there are no ordinance tonight for introduction this evening. Okay, we're going to move down to the consent agenda. All matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general orders. Do any members of the council wish to have any items removed from the consent agenda for separate discussion and voting? Okay. Madam Clerk, please read all the resolutions on the consent agenda by title and resolution number.
Resolution 26-131, 2025 budget appropriation transfers. Resolution 26-132, authorizing transfer of 2025 budget appropriation reserves. Resolution 26-133, approval to execute a jurisdictional agreement with the New Jersey Department of Transportation. Resolution 26-134, approving annual budget for Livingston Community Partnership Corporation. Resolution 26-135, authorizing the award of a contract to Rivax Contracting Corp. Resolution 26-136, authorizing the award of a contract to Xerox Corporation. Resolution 26-137, providing the combination of certain issues of general improvement bonds into a single issue of bonds aggregating not to exceed $12.4 million in principal amount for sale to the New Jersey I Bank and the state of New Jersey. Resolution 26-138, authorizing the award of a contract to Stanzial Construction, LLC. Resolution 26-139, authorizing the execution of the developer's agreement with Spectrum 360, LLC, relative that certain property commonly known as 630 West Mount Pleasant Avenue. Resolution 26-140, authorizing 2026 temporary emergency appropriations. Resolution 26-141, endorsing the Township of Livingston amended housing element and fair share plan. Resolution 26-142, adopting an affirmative marketing plan for the Township of Livingston. Resolution 26-143, authorizing the execution of a settlement agreement with Passaic Avenue Partners, LLC. Resolution 26-144, adopting the Housing Rehabilitation Program Operating Manual for the administration of for sale and rental units. And Resolution 26-145, adopting an Affordable Housing Trust Fund spending plan.
Someone get that woman a drink of water.
Or her oxygen.
May I have a motion to approve the resolutions on the consent agenda?
I'll move them.
Second.
Please call.
The discussion for 1 second. I just have a discussion for 1 second. I just want to, I don't need to pull it out, but I just, going back to Resolution 26-141, our Livingston Amendment Housing Element and Fair Share Plan. Just want to give a shout out again to our attorney, Jared Cantor, and our planner, Mark Linzer, and Topology for all that they did. We thank them for all the hard work getting us to this point. having a zero obligation for our fourth round. I think all this council should be proud of ourselves for the work that we put in as well. We thank our township manager, Barry Lewis, as well, for guiding this through this unbelievably hard path that we all were on together. And I think we all came to this wonderful evening. So I just want to thank you guys very much.
And much of that was under your mayor.
Well, that's not. I said has nothing to do with me. I said this was a group. This was a group. This was a group effort. We spent hours here, many evenings together as a group of 5 doing it together. It didn't matter who's in the middle.
Ed, I'm
This was
just
a
going to
group
give
of
you
5.
some extra credit. You
Well,
did a lot of heavy lifting
it's all
on
of
this
us.
stuff.
It's all of us together. But thank you very much.
Thank you. Well said. Good points. Okay, this moves us to
You got to do roll
vote.
call.
Yeah. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Viera?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Batani?
Yes.
And Mayor Klein?
Yes.
Mayor, Madam Clerk, for Resolution 26-134, can you please announce when the public hearing will be for that budget?
Yes, the Resolution 26-134, they will have their public hearing on April 27th, which is a Monday at 7:30 PM.
Thank you.
Thank you. This moves us along to the public portion on any subject.
Motion to open to public portion on any subject?
Second.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Any opposed? Okay. The meeting is now open on any subject with a 3-minute time limit. Please come to the microphone, state your name and whether you live in town.
Hi, I'm Mila and Sophia's mom, otherwise known as Liz Levy, the woman with the cookies. We live on 159 Walnut Street in Livingston. My husband, Dora, and I are raising our 2 girls here in Livingston, and tonight I'm here speaking as a member of the parent-led group Wait Until 8th. The idea is kind of simple if you're not familiar. Basically, parents plan together to delay smartphone usage and kind of remove social pressure. So kids can be kids a little bit longer, they can have more offline activity. Good. So Wait Until 8th is growing very quickly in Livingston. We were here less than a year ago, and our numbers are building very, very quickly. 386 kids covered by the pledge within the school system across 7 schools, including Heritage and Mount Pleasant Middle School, which is no easy feat to have these parents, like kudos to them. And 140,000 families nationwide have signed the pledge. So the growth has been really good. So basically the discussion that we're hearing locally, and it's also going on nationally, is, smartphones and kids, at what age is it okay to give to them, and in what way? Common Sense Media tells us 40% of kids have smartphones by age 10. What I'm hearing from a lot of parents in Livingston, it's actually between age and 9 that they're starting to get the requests and the pressure from the kids. There may be a kid in the classroom that has the phone. And I think that really showed up this September during the LPD block party, where we had 70 parents sign the pledge on the spot. That was tremendous, tremendous growth for us.
Should we remind them the pledge is something parents can sign that says that they will wait until at least the end of 8th grade for children to have a smartphone. And by smartphone, they mean a phone they walk around with the internet enabled on it.
As opposed to something that's just like talk or text enabled.
Sorry, one more thing. Once the pledge is signed, I think it's by 10 families in a grade or more, they share that information so the families are aware who else is of like mind, and you can cultivate a community where you're not alone if you're choosing to delay the smartphone.
My daughter's Daisy Troop was formed out of a Wait Until 8th contact list, and when it went active, a very clever mom said, aha, and she contacted 10 moms, and I think all 10 said yes, which is insane return. On an ask like that, and actually what I've noticed is there's a bit of a Girl Scout revival happening in town. There's quite a few Daisy Troops popping up, so we're going to try and get them all together. Sorry. basically, oh no, I'm not moving anymore. The national trends and the state trends are talking about whole community approaches when we're dealing with youth mental health. So there are National Government Association guidelines saying families, schools, healthcare providers, local government, community groups. Governor Sherrill has made youth mental health and online safety a priority. And then here in Livingston, we're also having the very same conversations. So we are a community in action. We have our own movement. We have other organizations like Shiv's Third Eye that have the Youth Mental Wellness Fair that are participating.
And today I wanted to share the Sisterhood of Temple B'nai Abraham. We are hosting a community event open to all. It's free. We just need registration. And we'll be presenting this documentary and beginning a conversation on parenting in the age of digital technology with different scientific expertise and insights. And that's on April 16th at 7 p.m.
It's free in Livingston. So our number one ask is to help amplify the community resources, whether it be the screening, wait until 8th, Youth Mental Wellness Fair, similar in the way that something like Hidden in Plain Sight might be shared. And we noticed in neighboring towns that there's a lot of support for facilitating conversations amongst the parents on these topics. We're looking for a little bit more support there. Some of that is coming from the schools, but I think, from a public health standpoint, youth mental wellness could be something that the local government could be involved in. And the last is to consider the kids. With the mall redevelopment, there are a few redevelopment plans that are really spectacular, that have a lot of the elements that I think have been outlined. But what I wanted to just highlight was indoor recreation space as something that is integral to that plan. Losing the Livingston Mall didn't just mean Macy's in-store returns and a Cinnabon. It meant that the kids didn't really have anywhere to go anymore. So the requests are share things like Screenagers, Youth Mental Wellness Fair, our information. Partner with us if we can co-host our own kind of screening or forum or programming, education about smartphone alternatives in the way that and then also build it. Indoor gathering space at that mall site would be awesome for the kids, really, truly. That's it. Is that it? Thank you.
That's great. I mean, it's nice to see, I'm sorry.
So a couple things. First of all, thank you again for coming in. And please come back. So I'm, through December, I'm still me sitting up here. Come back in a few months and let's do this again, right? This is such important stuff. We want to emphasize it over and over again. Andy, when we do the clips of, the meetings that we put out, let's make sure that this is one of the clips if we can. If you can talk to Mike Izzo so we can make sure that on the Livingston Facebook page we show clips, and let's make sure this is one of those. There's some tools that we have in our tool belt to amplify this message. It's such an important message. For those of us who have kids who are older than that, we wish this was a message we heard a long time ago. I would just ask you, do you know about, and I don't know that much about this, but I know that Assemblywoman Andrea Katz is working on something statewide for this. Are you aware?
No.
Okay. I'm not sure what form it has or, whether it's possible, but I was told that she is starting to do something along these lines. So I haven't had a chance to figure out what that is yet, but you obviously of interest to you guys as well.
Yeah,
so that just may be something to look at and maybe she's a resource that you guys could talk to.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so first of all, it's great, and it's lovely to see the numbers have grown so much since last time you've been here. I guess my suggestion would be if we could think about it, the movie that is being shown in April at TBA, maybe we might consider doing it this summer where we have our summer film festivals as well outside on the lawn. Maybe that's a film that we might consider using from a town forum to help show it up as well. That was my suggestion.
Yeah, no, I love that. I think doubling up would be a great idea. A movie, regular movie, and the documentary. I think that's a great idea. So I'll just add, fantastic work. Don't want to repeat any other great things that you heard, but the numbers are really outstanding. The feature that really caught my attention was having 10 members or 10 families when you have it in grade to share that information. I was at the school, one of the schools where we're looking at the traffic situation and all that, especially at Heritage, and I know this is just rolling into Heritage, wait till late. It is important that this is shared because kids come out and say, hey, my mom or dad has a phone, I have a phone, we know where to meet, and we go there. When they don't, it's where, all these situations help, where you have consortium of kids and parents who rely on each other and still achieve the goals that you have. So great thinking there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Seeing no other speakers? Maybe I'll say something. Oh, okay, good. What's that?
Hi. I wasn't planning on speaking, but after seeing that slide, I thought it'd be interesting because, my name is Bill Lamb. I live on 36 North Mitchell. So when I saw your slide about the Livingston Mall and indoor recreation for kids and a community, I thought that was really important because when I was growing up in the 70s, we used to ride our bikes to the mall, lock them up outside of Sears, and that's how we stayed out of trouble somewhat. But that was really, I mean, it would be great if there was something like that for the kids today. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lamb. Okay, seeing no other speakers, can I have a motion to close public portion on any subject?
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Yep.
Opposed? Okay. We now come to reports of township officials and professionals. Town Manager Barry Lewis.
What I would, although he left, I'd certainly echo all the comments that Councilman Meinhardt made for Mr. Linzer, Rampetto, Topology, Mr. Cantor's office, and the work of the council. There's a number of the ordinances and resolutions all relate to that, so certainly thank you to all those involved in that. Since the last meeting, I think we are getting some, concerns and calls in if in the course of two of the bigger snowstorms you had anything damaged by snowplows, please reach out. And if it's our responsibility, we will take responsibility and make it right. And then just thoughts and prayers to Mr. Lerner, our Assistant Township Manager, who is got a family medical situation that he's attending to, and the prayers are with him. Thank you.
Deputy Town Manager Russ Jones.
Nothing for tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Township Clerk Carolyn Mizuko.
Nothing for me tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Township Attorney Jared Cantor.
Thank you, Mayor. Just briefly, I just want to iterate what Mr. Lewis said. Our town planner, obviously, Mr. Lewis and this council, we worked really hard on our fourth round plan. In adopting the legislation tonight, the ordinances and resolutions, we're fully compliant with the court's order. Those files will be, all the ordinances, the resolutions will be filed this evening by my office and uploaded to eCourts. The next step will be we're asking the court for a hearing where we'll get our final compliance, and we'll have fourth round immunity, which will last for 10 years until July of 2035.
We'll now go to Deputy Mayor Bhuptani for council report.
Thank you, Mayor. So just a council report is really a summary of what we as a team did and what we as a team are looking through, and plus some more call-outs. And I'll go through a couple of points real quick. First is there was a great celebration by Taiwanese Association for Lunar New Year. They did a fabulous job celebrating the Lunar New Year. That association does it every year. The call-out is really Mr. Keith Hines. Livingston lost a hero just recently, and his visitation was on March 10th. Many of the members of our council were there, paying him respect as he was laid to rest. Mr. Hines is really the institution in a way that no other Livingston community and diversity initiatives can be done or done without remembering him. It is something that a one individual can impact, how far his impact can go. He was really the living example of it, or the example of it now. Rest in peace, Mr. Hines. I was also at the Burnett Hill Trap. Always amazing to see the young entrepreneurs doing a lot of great work. There was a fantastic senior social. Livingston is one of the most active senior community, and kudos goes to always Jennifer Walker and her team over there. And Barry, we never thank enough, and we never stop thanking her and the team, and it goes through your office as well. So great job again by the senior social team there. Fantastically prepared food. Mayor, all of it was really made locally. It was that great, and everybody was so happy about it. Cycle for Survival, although it's a private event, it is not really a township a sort of council invite type of event, but this is something that we all at the dais are so proud of. This is the charity or the initiative that started from Livingston, and it has gone all over the country. Amazing work, fantastic event. I know Councilman Vieira biked, I biked, and it was wonderful to have that fun event. Young Men's Service League, Councilman Vieira and I were at the Service League presenting our thoughts on civic duty to about 20 young kids. And that was a brilliantly engaging conversation with them. We just had a Livingston High School art show today. That was fantastically done. Kudos to Livingston High School Arts Group there, and of course, Arts Council of Livingston. Looking forward, we have, of course, St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody celebrating. Arts Council has an open mic event coming up. We on the council will be reviewing and busy in reviewing the budget in upcoming weeks, so we'll be getting into that motion. And of course, happy Easter in advance to everybody. Just one call out as well is that we talked about the transparency just earlier. We talked about how engagement happens from residents to government. And there is an announcement, and I'm not sure, Mayor, if you were trying to announce that, but there is a newsletter that we're going to be going after. So if that's something you're planning to go.
Absolutely,
So thank you, Mayor. I think that's the wrap.
Thank you, Caden. A couple things. I got approached by a lot of people in my neighborhood about the road conditions after PSE&G was there and did a patching job on our roads, which was, not great. And then the snow plows came in, and people's lawns were covered in blacktop that got chipped off. And we discussed this, Barry, right? And a lot of that material is in the town right away, and the town's going to clean that up, and we're going to, let PSE&G know how much time and effort and money we spent on that.
By the way, I actually have an update, and the kudos to our township engineer, Jeanette Hardaby, who was on the email. She already reached out to PSE&G, and they had crews out today starting to pick it up.
So PSE&G was taking it. All right, good. I will say that they do try to be responsive to the town needs. Good, thank you for that. And I was just going to say one more thing about what the deputy mayor said. So we had Vision 2020 come in and do a presentation, which they do surveys every couple of years, and it's wonderful. It's so professionally done, and that crew does such a good job. One of the things they talked about was one of the requests by, one of the most common requests by residents was that they wanted a newsletter or, sort of a fact sheet coming from the township with township news and facts on a regular basis as an email coming into their inbox, a newsletter. It was great because Mike Izzo, who is our, fairly newly installed communications director, has already been working on that, and he was able to raise his hand and say that's going to be coming along very quickly. It's already in the pipeline, and lo and behold, you can now sign up for it. That was only a week ago it was asked for, and Mike Izzo is delivering on it. And so if you go to the town webpage, you can sign up online at livingstonnj.org/notify-me. And from that website, you will get lots of good information, useful stuff from the council, from the town government, and from our professionals. So please go and sign up for that email. I think it'll be really helpful for everyone to be there. All right, our next,
Mayor, do you mind if I
Yes.
just say one more
No,
thing
please,
as well?
go ahead.
So you always talk about hats off. I just want to give a hats off as well. One to our Gary Marshutz and the entire LPD, and as well to you, Mayor, for getting the word out so quickly and everything that they did to protect the houses of worship after what took place in Michigan.
Thank you.
They were out there, and you got the word out as well. So hats off to you for getting the word out, and we appreciate everything that the LPD does to protect all the houses of worship. So thank you.
heartfelt thank you. So we are going to go back into conference meeting, everyone. We are remaining in open session, and everyone's welcome to join us next door as we finish up our items in that room. Next council meeting is scheduled when, Carolyn? April 6th. This is adjourned. Thank you very much.
And just so everybody's aware, there'll be no further action taken by the council other than maybe a closed session resolution, although there is not one scheduled currently. But if any action will be taken, it'll just be to go into
Well,
closed
we're
session.
going to go through the.
Yeah, but go